AITA for throwing out my husband's food after how he handled our daughter's allergies. Throw away, because I do not want identifying info on my main. For some context, my 35F husband, 47M, and I have about today I fucked up lovely daughter, 11F, who has quite a large number of allergies and intolerances such as shellfish, dairy products, tomatoes, eggplant, etc. We knew about these for years, but my husband still refuses to keep those products out of our house for some reason. We also divide the dishes equally. I cook and clean 4 times a week. He does it 3 times a week. So fast forward to the conflict at hand. My husband is a great cook, but one thing that worries and annoys me to death is the fact that he doesn't properly clean his stuff, and sometimes I end up having to order takeout for my daughter just to guarantee no cross-contamination. So one day, he decided to make lobster with potatoes, despite the fact I stated many times, for our daughter. Anyways, he goes and does it anyway, and then says that the daughter can just pick the lobster out. I lose my shit and tell him that he shouldn't be doing this. Even if he had to, it should be limited and more careful, blah blah. Well, he still did it. So I threw out ingredients that my husband liked and my daughter couldn't eat, and my husband starts to throw a tantrum saying I'm a controlling and now I think he might be right about that, but I was also just trying to protect our daughter, so AITA. NTA. Why are you still married to a man who repeatedly endangers your daughter's life? I'm also worried about the husband fucking up and his daughter being exposed to more than one allergens. One allergic reaction can kill you. Can't imagine what happens when it's multiple allergic reactions. NTA, picking shellfish out of a dish doesn't make it safe for people who are allergic to shellfish. Your husband shows a shocking lack of concern for his daughter's well-being. I see no problem with him having whatever food he wants for himself as long as he is serious about segregating them for the good of your child. But if he's not going to protect her, then you have to do it yourself. NTA, people who can't eat shellfish but order fried items off a menu have to ask if the oil is used to shellfish, and he thinks picking it out will be enough. Maybe he need to talk to a physician to truly understand how serious a food allergy can be. NTA, is your husband waiting for your daughter to have a life-threatening anaphylactic reaction before he'll take this seriously? NTA, that's not how allergies work. I'm insanely allergic to bananas. So allergic that I had a reaction to watermelon that had been cut with a knife that had been used to cut bananas. They rinsed it off but didn't wash the knife. That microscopic exposure was enough to cause a pretty moderate response. His attitude could literally kill his child. He needs to stop being so selfish and recognize that he needs to adjust for her safety. Her allergies aren't a personal choice. Edit, initially voted now because I'm stupid and used the wrong acronym. AITA for walking in on my roommate having sex. I've been living with my roommate for about a year now. He's a nice fellow and we get along just fine. His girlfriend is often around and is also a very nice person. We never really had problems so far. I don't generally stay at home for long periods of time. It's essentially just a sleep/eat place. I work a lot of hours and a lot of overtime. It's the nature of my job, since I'm still new on my workplace and all that. Usually, I get home around 10 or 11 in the evening and leave my home at 8. So yes, I work a lot and don't really spend a lot of time there. Yesterday, I managed to receive some good graces with my boss and he told me I could go home early, around 6. And yes, I know it's not really early, but for me it is. I got home and I was already craving some unhealthy food and my bed. It was Friday, so yeah, I was looking forward to it. My apartment isn't that big and our door opens up to the living room. Once I pushed it open, I unwillingly saw my roommate and his girlfriend having sex in our living room, in our couch. They were startled and I immediately closed the door in front of me and said through the door, "Go to your room." After some sounds I hear his door close up. I opened the door and that was it. I mean, it's embarrassing to walk in on someone, but that can happen. It is not the end of the world. I went to the bathroom, had a shower and went to my room to watch some Netflix, and thought that was it. After a few hours my roommate took his GF home and came to talk to me. Initially, I thought he would apologize for being less than careful. However, that wasn't the case. This dude started to get mad at me for not letting them know I would be home early. He said that his GF was completely ashamed and I should apologize to her. Now, I'm usually a very calm person, but this dude is right here telling me to apologize for getting in my home early, while he has a perfectly good bedroom. The apartment has a very good sound isolation due to how it was constructed, so if they wanted to go wild there I would be none the wiser. They actively decided to do it in a place where exposition was possible. So I told him flat out, "Nah man, you're the idiot who tried to do something stupid while sharing an apartment. You didn't tell me you were planning on doing that. I had no way of knowing. I'm sorry your girlfriend is ashamed, but I'm not apologizing." Things escalated from that point. There was a lot of angry remarks and things said. He started to call me an asshole for not being considerate. Now, if he hadn't been such a stupid person, I wouldn't mind apologizing to his GF. I understand it's an embarrassing situation and I don't particularly have anything against her, but he got on my nerves good. So, I want to ask AITA for simply not trying to take the blame for something I had absolutely no fault on. He said that his GF was completely ashamed and I should apologize to her. Sorry you're dating my roommate. NTA. NTA, yeah, he owes you an apology for doing it in a common space on an item you both use. It's not the other way around. NTA, it's your place too, you can come and go as you please. If they want privacy, he has a room. NTA, shared space is shared space. Demanding you apologize when you reacted in the most reasonable manner possible, shut door so you don't continue to view, clearly request they move to the bedroom so they knew you were coming back in, is unnecessary. They may be used to having the run of the place, but that doesn't mean you can't be home whenever you need. AITA for getting my girlfriend a bidet. Hey everyone, I'll try to keep this short. I'm 28M, my girlfriend is 24F. My mom got me a bidet for Christmas and it changed my life. I love it. I honestly cannot say enough wonderful things about having a bidet. So for Valentine's Day I got my girl the typical flowers and chocolate, a necklace, and a bidet. I honestly thought it was a good idea. I legitimately thought she'd love it. My mom also got my sister one and she loves hers. I got my girlfriend a really good one, set it up for her and everything. She was fucking pissed when she saw I got it for her. She said that I was insinuating that she was dirty, and that I was passively aggressively telling her she needed to clean herself better. My girlfriend is a meticulously clean person. I've never had any complaints about how she grooms herself. She always smells great and is waxed and clean everywhere. I honestly just wanted to share the joy my bidet brought me with her. Was this a bad judgment call? AITA here. Update, my GF just texted me and said she used the bidet this morning and loves it. Smiley face. Still loving these judgments though, keep 'em coming. Final update, thanks for all your comments, guys. I get it, I was the asshole, wrong day, I'm a dumbass. But hey, if I'm going to be an asshole, at least I'm a clean one. My girlfriend and I are both loving reading all of these comments. She loves the gift and has since apologized for freaking out and making a snap judgment on her gift. Have a great night, everyone. NTA, it's an odd Valentine's gift since it's not romantic, but I fucking love bidets and would have been stoked to receive one, smiley face. The jokes write themselves. Clean assholes here. Nah, it was massively tone deaf, but not an arm move. The lightest hurt her, but only because you didn't stop and think about it for a second. You got her an ass cleaner for the what is considered the most romantic day of the year.